It is a great satisfaction to greet you again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following: signs of unhealthy and healthy dog gums. Healthy dog gums closely resemble those of healthy people. For the most part, a healthy dog has gums that are bubblegum pink or even salmon pink. Some other breeds of dogs have naturally dark or stained gums, and this may be normal for your pet. However, if the color of your gums changes over time, that may be concerning. Normal gums are wet and slippery. There should be no odor when you get close to your dog's mouth, and you shouldn't see any swelling or lump. 1. Signs of unhealthy dog gums. Unfortunately, a lot can go wrong in a dog's mouth. In most cases, if you notice changes in your dog's gums, whether they happen suddenly or over time, it's time to get him checked out. Sticky and dry gums. Sticky, dry gums are often a sign of dehydration. Sometimes when your dog has been panting a lot, his gums can be drier than normal. Let your dog calm down and rehydrate, then check. If the gums are now wet and slippery, everything is probably fine. If they're still dry and sticky, it's time to go to the vet, especially if you notice other symptoms, such as lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, or lack of appetite. Red gums. Bright cherry red gums indicate a true emergency. Some causes are carbon monoxide poisoning, heat stroke, high blood pressure, certain poisonings, and shock. An excited or hyperactive dog that was just playing outside may also have red gums, but these should quickly change to the normal pink color. If your dog has bright red gums and hasn't been overly excited recently, this is cause for concern. If your dog has small red spots on his gums or on the non-hair parts of his ears or belly, this is an indication of a clotting problem and is considered an emergency. A red line running along the gum line is likely inflammation from dental disease. Pale white gums. Most commonly these indicate anemia, but can also indicate pain or shock. A dog that has lost a lot of blood will also have pale gums. This is usually not something temporary that will resolve itself, but rather an indication of a real problem. If your dog has recently been injured or is not feeling well, take him to the veterinary hospital immediately. If the signs are milder, they should still be seen, but you can probably wait until the next available appointment. Yellow gums. A yellow color in the gums indicates a condition called jaundice, which points to liver problems or destruction of red blood cells. Jaundice is something that should always be taken seriously. If you're not sure if your dog's gums are yellow, also check the lips, the insides of the ears, or the whites, or in this case, yellows, of the eyes. Gray, blue, and purple gums. Any form of gray or blue is a sign of a life-threatening emergency that must be attended to immediately. These colors are seen with heart disease or heart failure, breathing problems, pneumonia, asthma, low blood pressure, hypothermia, some types of poisoning, or suffocation. Swollen gums. Gum inflammation in dogs is very common and is associated with dental disease, especially when the inflammation is most prominent along the gum line. This is called gingivitis, or inflammation of the gums, and sometimes the gums will be raw enough to bleed. Some dogs with this type of inflammation will be in pain and need to be attended to. Dogs can also develop a firm swelling of the gums, called gingival hyperplasia, which affects almost all of the tissue in the mouth. Sometimes it is so severe that it can be difficult to locate the teeth. If your dog has injured its gums, this can cause temporary inflammation. However, if other tissues in the mouth are also swollen, such as the tongue or lips, this needs to be treated. 2. Bleeding gums. Bleeding gums are usually caused by gingivitis that has been irritated by eating hard kibble or chewing on a firm toy. Some puppies bleed when they are teething and playing roughly with a chew toy. Bleeding can also be caused by an injury. If there is only a small amount of blood, or just a spot of blood, that stops quickly and your dog seems to be doing fine, this can probably be managed at home. If it happens frequently, there is a lot of blood, or the bleeding doesn't stop quickly, your dog should be seen by a vet right away. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.